Hey everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming. Happy Fragment Friday. Gonna be doing a quick run here. Actually not sure how quick it's gonna be. Gonna be recording as I go. Just gonna random word on crab until I find something we could handle. That didn't take too long at all actually. Level 27 water field. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. And we are opening up right away into a portal. Hammer shark on the horizon there. Not terribly worried about the hammer shark. It is a couple levels beneath where we are. Get our experience, and before we could do much else, got a bee assault on the horizon. They attempt a poison attack. Does not go well for them. Got this moment to get our buffs set up. This, of course, I like to think of as sort of getting your Fragment Friday started. Been a heck of a week, hasn't it? Well, this Fragment Friday promises to be an event. I've spoken to a number of people who hang around, members of the .hack community all, and it seems like we are shaping up for a bit of a block party this week. So if you get the chance, come on down, party up an adventure, or even just hang out, chat for a bit. Actually snuck away for a run a little bit earlier. Pretty epic stuff going on. Got a couple chests here, pick up the moon, and an ice flow. As usual, if you were looking for information to get started or looking for some, looking perhaps on some things you may have missed or not set up correctly when going to play .hack Fragment, I'm going to do my weekly best and link the excellent how to play Fragment guide that .hack network put together. I'm also going to link a website I'm a little embarrassed to say I hadn't thought to link earlier, and that's the Netslum site. Netslum is, of course, hosted by Alkaline. It is the, in homage to the Netslum of .hack lore, it is the name given to the lobby server. And Alka's website has served for an excellent starting point for any number of us who have gotten into the game. So I'm going to be throwing that link down below as well. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It's a frequent tab on my browser when I'm up, simply to keep track of whether there's anyone playing and what servers are open. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Hopefully the weather is a bit more pleasant for you than the weather in this particular field. Nice snowy battlefield here. I'm saying that because the last couple days around here have been in the 40s and 50s, and most of the snow that's been hanging around has melted. Gonna try fighting water with water here. Went about as well as I thought it would. Ooh. Just noticed my my health and SP buffs were off, and Yeah, you really gotta pay better attention to those things than I did. Let myself regen out of critical range there. Last field portal too. But hey, what can you do, right? Get my last cast in, now well up over 300 hit points. Don't mind diving in for the finish there. And we waited out the poison, so added effect of holding on to another antidote for no good reason. Gonna make our way over to the dungeon here. And it's one of the ones that's quickly becoming a sentimental favorite of mine. You see that mammoth crushing in the entrance there. Oh, guess we should have gone in a little quicker. Get one last shark attack to finish off the field. No big worry for us. And inside we go. Setting our buffs back up here. See, we'll be going down into a square room to start things off here. Nice traditional open. One chest, we can assume opposite that will be an egg, and in the other two corners should be breakable objects. Usually in these castle walls dungeons, those are corpses. Well, first portal is risky treasure. What do you know? Pick up an iron anklet. Pick up the levers as well. Got an antidote there. Lo and behold, I guessed wrong. That one corner where I expected the egg turned out to be completely empty. Now let's go ahead to the side, see where that takes us. Oh, that's the stairs down. Beauty of going live, folks. Oh shoot, that's right, there's a portal, I can't just back out. Okay, we got a Dark Rider and a couple of the assaults. Best plan of attack is simply to attack. We'll just stay right in the middle here and combo off like there's no tomorrow. Make it through. Pick up 18 experience for the battle, and now we'll backtrack. Not a terrible waste of time and resources on that one. Pick up a bearcat egg, and get on our way. Little corridor with a little notch in the middle, slightly wider area. See giant gears turning in the background. Not too shabby, we ducked the poison again. Spend a little extra and finish that Dark Rider with a flourish. Get a Hands of Fire and the levers. One more room in this particular wing of the floor. Just gonna go right at the Dark Rider there. lowest evasion, so I figured that was the easiest target to take out overall. Flare guard out of that chest. Making our way over. A slight detour here before we make our way over to that little crossways section before the stairs down. Here we're up against a mantis and a dark rider. Interesting pairing these. Time to reapply our rig game and rig same respectively. Rig same, of course, being for hit points, rig game for skill points. If you're interested in those and several other spells, I would suggest keeping it here. This Sunday's Learning to Die Less Revisited will be a bit of a spell primer. Not gonna reinvent the wheel or add any corners, just sort of go over the spells, the naming conventions, and try to give some examples. Moving into this square room here, a little bit of a step in and into the middle. See, I misjudged my position there. I thought comboing off I'd hit both. Obviously was not the case, so the best thing to do, just get rid of the mantis. Not gonna play around with this. Gonna go ahead, heal that poison. And make our way to floor 2. And in the nick of time, as our speed charm is just worn off. So this has been a pretty fair test thus far. I like to think if the floor is not too convoluted and you can make it through before any of your speed charm wears off or any of your major buffs wear off, I think you're in about the right area level wise. Dark riders in this L-shaped room. Gonna go after the one in the direction of the turn first, and then we'll go after the one sneaking out of the corner. Made it through, took a little bit of damage, but nothing that won't be mostly regened by the time we get to our next portal in the following room. And it's a mantis, so very little to fear here. Save for it deciding to move at the exact moment I had D on. Pick up 8 experience, I am out of golden eggs. As I have been reminded, something I really need to do is head offline and make some grunties. Another mantis, we'll just go after this one the old-fashioned way. Bearcat egg, which gives us enough time to get this risky treasure. After disarming, we pick up another flare guard. Now we're going to make our way right from the square room. Check out the rest of what this floor has to offer us. Hey, it's a Woodstock. In that Thousand Trees line of treant-like creatures. But since it's a .hack, they all wish you very, very ill tidings. Coming up on yet another portal here. This one is helmed by a mantis, that we shall dispatch with relative haste. Or if you prefer, we done killed it quick. A little bit of square room here. And then we get a Dark Rider in this dead-end corridor. Take it down while playing the middleman between the Dark Rider and the treasure chest. Just to find that the treasure chest had an amazing likeness of me in it. The Fool. Eno pops out of the chest that was spawning from the Dark Rider. Now let's head a little bit further up, clear off this map, and then back down and hit level 3. So far, so good. Not making the most experience by any means, but it's good, consistent gain. And a board we aren't terribly worried about surviving. We think we'll get there. It's one down. Now nothing to do but deal with the mantises. Yet again, terrible time for my health regen to wear off. But we get through. So we'll take a second to reapply. Sure, the amount we have to backtrack to get back on course will be more than enough to get us in fighting shape. Picked up a summon water there. That should sell for a pretty penny. Then down into this big room. And moving down from the square room will get us to floor 3. But not before I burn a fairy orb from not paying attention. Okay, 3rd floor, and we already see our stairs down, so we know we've got a bit more field after this. First things first, we will take our time reapplying our buffs and getting ready for battle proper. Looks like there's a branch beneath us and a branch to the left. Let's hit the left. Sorry, the right side one. We'll hit that one first. Not often you see each one of these altars is adorned with a treasure chest. Certainly not going to pass on the opportunity, though. Because thinking of others is great, but it does not pay the bills. Moving to this portal here in a 90-degree turn room, you have 2 Dark Riders, because twice is always nice, and a mantis. Picked up an ion strike out of that chest by randomly spamming the circle button. If you remember my uploads last week, I got in a fair bit of trouble for spamming the circle button. Would recommend you not do that. Now it's down to one-on-one with the mantis. nothing we can't handle. And as the poor thing's sitting there waiting for a chest to spawn, take a moment to defuse, and inside we find yet another flare guard. Moving to this downward turned L, greeted by the golden egg at the gate. Tried for a bit of a combined attack there. The mantis hit us physically, and then we had a spell cast on us as well. So very clever. I see what they did there. Picked up a scarab earring. And here comes another woodstock. Chest spawned, but I was sadly in too big a hurry and I'd already clicked the button to move on. I believe that explores this floor pretty thorough. So on to floor number 4, if I could ever remember the right direction. And here we go, floor number 4. Once again, a room too early. I lose more fairies orbs that way. Got a snake-like succession of small rooms. Sorry for all of the S words there. This usually indicates we're in the bottom floor. We'll have to see when we get a bit too closer to the sides if we see any stairs down or if we recognize the treasure room. But for now, this is looking like it's going to be a pretty quick, tidy end on this run. Pick up the levers and ice flow and the moon. Yeah, that should be the treasure room down there, so we're going to go ahead and hit all of these rooms off to the left-hand side. Got a C-shaped room right away, and we've got some metal goblins. What do you know, I was just running into these guys a little bit earlier. Maybe not those exact ones. Got a good bit of treasure off them, too. Another Eno. Pair of mantises here. I'm gonna go with mantises. If it's grammatically anything different, please do let me know. No sarcasm or anything there. I really do want to know. Kind of thing you don't think about every day, but when it does pop into my head, it's instantly a point of fascination. So is it mantises? Is it manti? Is it mantis, but you just say it's the plural? I feel like mantises is correct. Maybe it's mantees. Got a metal goblin and a mantis. Recovered a good bit of our hit points there. And reapply the speed charm so we aren't lagging behind quite as much here. Combo attack just enough to deal with the goblin. leaves us one-on-one with Mantis, and as you all know, those are odds I cherish. Here comes Portal, and out of it comes 3 more goblins. Wait till they're all close, and then combo off and take out the trio in stride. Here we're up against a Woodstock. Get a nice little close-up of it. But not too long a shot. There's Grumpo guy has clearly had enough of the tree shenanigans and invites it to take itself outside. Just a room or 2 more to explore now. It really did fly by. Make our way through. Looks like just one more portal left in this little field. Well, dungeon. Pardon me. Once again, 2 mantises, and waiting for our all clear. Can't help but feel like I missed something here. But we have at last made it to our end. Let's see what the statue room has for us today. We've got a Storm Bracer, a rainbow card, and make that 2 rainbow cards. So overall, nothing too terrible. Certainly not going to turn up our nose at a Storm Bracer. It's about right for the level. We are, however, going to call this a night. Again, hopefully you're able to join in with the group and just have some fun this Fragment Friday. If not, be sure to say hi when you get the chance, and I will gladly regale you with the story of my Fragment Friday, if nothing else. So, I want to thank you for watching this upload. This has been a grumpy old guy gaming on another Fragment Friday. Hope you're doing well. Take care, and we'll see you soon.